In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to add custom links and menu targets using a website tools code injection area or a no-code menu setup. First, open your website tools and go to the code injection section inside Chrome. This is the area where you can add small pieces of custom code that affect how parts of your site behave. Make sure you're working in the correct project before making any changes, and take a moment to review the section labels carefully so you place everything in the right location. Once you're there, paste a small JavaScript snippet under the header loading segment for your target zones. The reason this goes in the header loading area is that it allows the script to load early, so the intended menu or link behavior is available as soon as the page begins rendering. When you paste the snippet, double check that it's inserted cleanly without extra characters or formatting issues, since even a small mistake can prevent the code from working properly. If you'd rather avoid using code, there is also a simpler option. Create an individual link page module asset block inside your menu lists. This approach is useful if you want to keep everything visual and easier to manage from the editor. A dedicated link module lets you define a destination directly while still fitting neatly into your existing navigation structure. It's often the better choice if you expect to update links later and want a more straightforward workflow. After that, set the destination link targeting parameter index pointers. This step makes sure the link points to the correct location and behaves as expected when someone clicks it. Pay close attention to the targeting values you use because these determine exactly where the user is sent. If the pointer is off, the link may lead to the wrong section or fail to match the intended menu behavior. Finally, nest your items cleanly under your primary drop-down menu structures. Keeping the hierarchy organized is important because it affects both navigation clarity and user experience. Place each item under the correct parent menu so the dropdown appears logical and easy to browse. A clean structure also makes future edits much easier, especially if your navigation grows over time. Once everything is in place,